Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is David. I go by Rev here on YouTube, and it's been a while. It's been a while since we have put out a video on either of our channels. Of course, this channel that you're watching now says Rev Resale or Reverend Resale, and you'll notice that the content that we have on this channel is a little bit different. But I also want to answer, where have I been on the RevStoration channel, which is our channel where we pull old Fords, mostly old cars, out of the woods and try to get them going again. And y'all, we love that content. We love doing that. But there was an issue, and there were really a few issues, and I want to share with you about those, and then talk about why we're focusing most of our energy during this time and during my fun time. Of course, I'm a full-time pastor, and in my fun time, yeah, we do all this kind of stuff and all the stuff we share with you on YouTube. So after the intro, I'll come back and share with you a little bit more about why, and then I may even share with you some of my eBay sales this weekend. I wonder what kind of adventure a full-time pastor and a fun-time reseller could get into. Get ready to see on this episode of the man, the myth, and the legend.
Yeah, right.
Well, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Reverend Resale. Okay, I'm sure some of you want to know. Some of you have inquiring minds, and I know many of you do. I'm friends with many of you on Facebook. Many of you watch our church service, Porterdale Baptist Church service on Facebook, and watch when I preach Sunday mornings and Sunday nights and share it on Facebook, and I thank you for that. But many of you are on the RevStoration fan page and on my personal page have asked, hey, where have you been? Why isn't there any content? Why aren't you putting out more on RevStoration? Well, I guess the easiest answer is, which mostly what we have been given, is we have been extremely busy. I absolutely love the calling that God has on my life to serve as a full-time pastor, and that takes time. But I can also say, being a full-time pastor, is that I do not serve in a church where I make enough to have a golden toilet, if you know what I mean. No one is coming and saying, hey, how are you making all this money? Are you embezzling people? No, I get a good, honest salary that's able to feed my family and able to take care of needs. They give me a home to live in, and I'm ever so grateful for that. But we don't have an abundance of money. And because we don't have an abundance of money, during the pandemic, we did a lot of selling on eBay. I have personally done a few different things to try to generate funds. The car channel was RevStoration, which is the car channel. We absolutely enjoy. That is what me and my daddy do often. We love playing around with old cars, but the more we did it, the more I found that I was spending more money than what I was bringing in with the channel. It was not helping, because I was doing a lot of reselling stuff before then, and then created the RevStoration channel, and it blew up, almost 50,000 subscribers, and we are grateful for that. But I was spending more money than I was making, and I said, well, hey, my daddy, I call him the old man, he has a lot of Hot Wheels, and he said, well, hey, I need to start selling some of these on eBay. So I showed the old man how to sell on eBay. He's got a channel, he has an eBay store where he's selling a lot of his Hot Wheels. I think he's got about 100 listings, and he's doing great, and he's enjoying it. You'll probably see him on this channel some. But as we were doing that, I said, hey, I probably need to start doing more of that myself. I can generate more money doing this than I could the other channel. Nikki T, my wife, she absolutely loves yard sales. We started this channel many years ago, and because of that, we're going to go back, and we're probably going to share some of our yard sale adventures. Many of you that have watched this channel, Reverend Resale, Rev Resale, this channel many years ago, you remember we put out this type content. and we'll start putting out this type content again. It may be a little different, but this shed is a little different. But hey, that's what we're going to do. Let me show you the shed. You want to see the shed? All right, well, as you come in the door here, of course, here on the side, I've just built, me and the old man built this whole shed. This is it. I mean, I built all the shelves that are not plastic or metal, all the wooden shelves I've built, all the wood. Me and the old man did it all. You probably saw on RevStoration where the old man fell from one of these rafters off of a ladder, scared us to death. Y'all probably felt it shake because he hit pretty hard. He's doing good. Mama's been in the hospital a little bit recently. I know y'all want to ask about my mama. She's doing better. She's at home. Thank y'all for asking about her. But this is where we store all of our listed eBay stuff. This shelf over here doesn't have a lot of listed, but if you see, this is a way that I do A, B, C, D, E, F. Of course, I've just got all of these barrels is labeled. Of course, we have listed product in there. I have these crates here. These crates are listed just with smaller stuff, just smaller things that we have that can go in here. Of course, I have hats that are up there. Some of our bigger items are books, vinyl records. What do we got? Oh yeah, Charlie Rich. Everybody wants Charlie Rich, and Ronnie Millsap and John Cougar. We all, you know, look at there. Oh, got some sticks in the band, and I mean, we got some cool stuff there. Some books, some Hot Wheels stuff. This is unlisted. I need to start listing, those of you that know, listing the DVD, CD player combos, all of these. They sell, I just need to list them. Of course, we got a lot of books. Those of you that know, I'm a full-time pastor, and yes, I sell Bibles. I've come to the conclusion that people who purchase Bibles are willing to take care of them and read them. So I sell Bibles. Some Barbie stuff, some golf clubs. I think I sold this. This is a sale we may show here in a little bit. I've got some Hot Wheels up there, some spare boxes. But then this area here, I built this last week, which is my desk area. This is some of my packing material. But like and subscribe. I don't know who put that there. But of course, that goes all the way down. This is some listed material, some listed things that are already listed on eBay. And then this is just more storage. So that's the shed, and the lighting in here may be a little bit goofy. I'm sorry. Hopefully it so there's a shade somewhere around here that's causing it. But this is the eBay shed. I only sell on eBay, and I got a whole bunch of stuff to bring in that Nikki T and I listed this weekend. Man, it's hotter than a cast iron skillet without a... Whoo-wee! Y'all listed a whole pile of bats this morning. Had a little bit of time this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10 bats I just had sitting in a corner, and hadn't listed them. A few of them needed new grips. I've got all these listed this morning. Probably close to, I don't know, at least $600 right here in bats. So you may ask, Rev, what are some of the things that you sell? Well, man, I appreciate you asking. Do y'all know what the skillet got for its birthday? Pancakes. Woo! I'll be here all week, y'all. I'll be here all week. What are some of the things that we like to list on eBay? Well, if you are a reseller and you're watching this channel, or if you're coming over from the RevStoration channel and paying attention, what are some of the things that you may could sell on eBay? You will find out that there are many everyday items that you have and I have just sort of stored around the house that we've not seen or used in years and years and years, and you can list it and get greenbacks. If you're anything like me, we need money these days. We need, I mean, it costs what, $78 for a thing of eggs today, right? Isn't milk like $13 for a half a pint of milk? I mean, it's crazy, the food prices. So if there's ways that you or I can generate a little bit more money to help our families out, I've got a senior and a junior in high school. Man, they're driving. I mean, things are expensive. So these are some items that we have listed. Some of these may not be sitting around your house, but you can still find them. Of course, RevStoration fans. Yep, what are these? Y'all know what those are. Those are spark plugs. You know, baseball caps, decent condition. Everybody loves a Hot Wheel, right? Hot Wheels. These don't sell that great anymore. They used to sell, Funko Pops used to sell really well. But believe it or not, this is probably $60 worth of profit just in Hot Wheels. Here is Game Sinker. This is actually a scope. I found, paid $50 a piece. They go for a little bit over $100 a piece. Found 4 of those. Have those listed. Of course, these 10 bats. Nikki T had these stuffed animals. These are reindeer. She had these growing up and found them at an estate sale or yard sale this weekend. We listed those. Titanium drill. Found that at a yard sale. Yep, batteries, DeWalt batteries, listed those. So what I do is when we list in the house, of course, air conditioner is a little bit more comfortable. So we list in the house, and then we, after they're listed on eBay, we come out here. I come out here, or Nikki T, if she is with me. And what we do is we put these items in one of these locations. Every one of these locations has a SKU or a label. So of course, if I take this stuffed animal and I put it in box P on my custom label SKU on eBay, it's going to say P, so that when I'm out of ink, but when I sell, of course I don't want to get too many of the customer's information, but when I sell it, it tells me where it is located. Custom label F. So now I know when I'm looking for that item, I go to no, it said crate F. I can't read. What I would do is I would come over here to crate F and look in there, and it's a cassette tape. Yep, those still sell as well. So I sold a lot of 2 cassette tapes. So what I'm going to do now, off camera, you don't want to see this, nor would you enjoy seeing this. Maybe I can come up with a few more dad jokes, but that'd be about the only thing interesting. I want to take all of this, and I'm going to put it away on my computer. I'm going to tell myself, for my future self, when I sell these items, where I have them stored, so that when they sell, I'll be able to go to them and pack them up. And then guess what? I don't know how long the video is, but let me share with you some of the things that have sold. Hey y'all, can a frog jump higher than a house? Sure it can. Houses can't jump. All right, now I've got all of that done on the computer, of course. So now my future self, when I go to look for those items that I listed this weekend, when they finally sell, I'll be able to know right where they are, and I'll prove to you. This is what's called a pick list, and yep, that's what it does. It tells me where to go. So the first item, I'm going to share with you a few items that I sold. As I say, we sold 30 different items this weekend, so I've got a lot of work to do. I won't show you every item. We sold about $1,200 after shipping, about $1,000 worth of profit over the weekend. That's a pretty good weekend, and excited about that. The first one is a set of AC Delco, yep, old Chevrolet AC Delco spark plugs, and it's in DI. So what I do is I come over to drawer D, I, and they're AC Delco, these spark plugs right here. I do believe this is it. AC Delco 6 spark plugs. If we see there, R45 TS. So that's it. They sold for about $17.58. I'll fold this. I don't want to share any of the information of the buyer. One of the things I like to do is, yep, I like to put a thank you note on every single one of those. So if you saw there, sold for $17.58, $5.15 shipping, $24.15. But of course, we only have to pay, those of you that are resellers, we only have to pay a percentage off the shipping and the item total. So so we're going to get that, get this boxed up. Well, let's pull a few items before we go. Next is a 1977 Travel Edition Scrabble crossword game. It's on D2. So D2. So the crossword game is, yep, right here. This old crossword travel edition. What did it sell for? I've got it marked out. It sold for right at $20, $19.77 shipping. I sold a on T. Where was it at? All right, so T here. I sold a motorcycle, a Harley Davidson. It's a 1909 Harley Davidson. There it is. Oh. Yep, that there. This sold. What did it sell for? Should be a price on here somewhere. They don't have a price about how much it sells, so I should be able to tell you that. I think that sold for right at $20 as well, maybe a little less. Yeah, it sold for a little less, like $12.97 plus shipping. And to show you that everything we sell is not great, E, which is my drawers, number E. I sold an Arkham, let's see, an Arkham, a Batman game, Dead Rising, Arkham City Batman, there it is. And it don't want to go anywhere because I didn't make any money off of it. I sold this for $6.47. Some people say it makes no sense to sell things for $6.47, but that's $6.47 I didn't have yesterday. Black Crate, which is my vinyl record, one of my vinyl records. Black Crate, I'm trying to remember, Denny Martin, I think, sold. Let's see if I can find Denny Martin. Maybe some of y'all see some albums that you would like. Stop by the store. We'd love for you to take some stuff. I'd send it to you, pack it up really nice, be happy for you to have it. Well, watch it be the very last one. Forbidden item, Martin Denny, not Denny Martin. Yeah, there's some music there that I probably don't listen to, but it's a good record. Didn't sell for much, didn't sell but $9. I think it was on a sale. Back in T, let's see what we sold. We sold a lot of 3 Johnny Lightning. A lot of 3 Johnny Lightning. See, is there an L40? So see, of course, even as I put them in here, I have them with lots, L40. Just some Johnny Lightning cars that have sold, so that's sold. Next, oh, haha, here's my favorite sale, the favorite sale of the week. And it's a pew pew. I know YouTube doesn't like the term GUN. This is a pellet rifle. This is if you look here, it's really cool. This is a Benjamin Franklin. It is a model 312. Shoots a .22 caliber pellet rifle. I restored this one back to working condition. Found it at an estate sale. I'll set it down here. I mean, that's just a it was fun to work on, fun to dink around and shoot cans with the kids, but guess what? It sold for $300. 300 bucks. So that's probably my favorite sale, of the week. I'm excited to get that packed up and listed. And then now we're going to go to the red crate here, and I think we got a Vanity 6 out of the red crate, and it's this one right here. These are a little bit better. I think this was a $25, yep, $25 album there. And now I'm getting ready to pack this pellet gun, and of course I want it to get there safely. The pellet gun really is not going to have I mean, it's not gonna break, it's not gonna fall apart or anything. Of course, it's in good condition, but I'm gonna wrap it in bubble wrap. I'm gonna cut down, this is a 5x5 by 48 box. I'm gonna cut it down and make it fit inside of this, bubble wrap it, paper it up. Once again, we want these items to be very safe in shipping. We care for them if you're a reseller, and the person who buys it obviously cares for it if they're willing to pay $300. So I want to ship it well enough that it'll get there and they'll be excited when they get it, and it'll still work, because I don't want it back. All right, y'all, what I've done is I've resized, and these things shoot off shadows everywhere. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I don't like it, but maybe we'll fix that somehow. I don't know. But I've resized the 5x5 by 48 box for the gun to go down in, but you see there's still space. What I'm wanting to do is I'm going to pack the bottom with paper, put the gun, pack paper around it all the way down until this rascal is like floating. You want it, I mean, I'm not dancing, y'all. Preachers don't dance, Baptist preachers especially. Yeah, we do. But I'm gonna pack it around so that it's not banging against anything. Take the box, put a label on it, and say deuces to it. Send it on down the road. So here's my thank you note, my $300. I'm gonna put it in there. I mean, it's packed in. It's packed in really tight. We're not worrying about it going anywhere else. I mean, it's in there like a 6-inch hot dog and a 12-inch bun. I mean, it's lost. You can't even tell there's a pellet pew in there. But we're gonna get it up and get it shipped out. All right, y'all, I'm rushing. 30 orders. Just had a church member call and say, hey, I need you to help me take a battery out. So guess what old Rev's gonna do? I'm gonna go take a battery out. But I gotta get this packed up. So we're not gonna rush. I'm so happy y'all watching. Hopefully this will be content that you'd be interested in watching. But what all did we sell this go round? So of course we can go right back. Yep, Rev sells Barbies. Now nobody tell anybody that I own Barbies, but I'm excited to be able to sell these Barbies. I think all these went to the same buyer. 21.97. I sold this little putter here, this little Nike putter. I sold it for $10.97. The golf hat, pretty cool, $9.58. Yep, even the old Care Bear. I sold the talking Care Bear friend, sold that for 20 bucks. This dusty old rascal right here, it was originally $68, but I gave him a discount. Sold it for $62.98. Sold this Barbie here for 15 bucks. And sold this Barbie here for 15 bucks. So let me get these packed up. I don't know how many orders we have packed, but I can promise you I'm running ragged. Not because of, well, I'm running ragged because I usually have help and I need help, and of course I'm hoping my help is on the way. Just sold these Makita gloves for 15 bucks. Found at a yard sale, paid $1, sold them for 15. So hopefully Nikki T's gonna be here. Who said Rev doesn't own a Chevrolet? See, I do. I sold this big time muscle Chevrolet right here for $9.08. Kind of cool, right? 1969 Chevy Camaro. Sold it for a big whopping $9.08 plus shipping. Had it. That's $9 I didn't have before. A bearded lady for $5.58. It was on a 30% off sale, trying to get rid of some of the old stock. That used to be a Greatest Showman number 827. It used to be rare. Not too rare anymore. Y'all, what scripture say? It says it's not good for man to be alone. It is not good for man to be alone. Therefore he needs his bride. Y'all, here's Nikki T. She's actually gonna help. Oh, I just threw it on the floor. We're going to, Nikki T normally does all these shades. I'm gonna figure out these shades. Let's see, Nikki T. I just did the Greatest Showman, the bearded vinyl lady. So see, I don't know what it is. It's a Pro Forest Green Cabaret leather golf glove. Oh. So yep, I need it. So Nikki T, when she's able, she works at a school system, and so she when she is able, she comes and pulls orders for me while I pack. I've already got, of course, all of that packed up. We had 30 orders, Nikki T. It's in that brown in the corner there.
Oh, this.
Yep. So premium golf glove, getting it shipped out. It went for $12 plus shipping. What's next, Nikki T?
You got a lot of 11 different Pokemon dice.
Awesome. Oh man, and that was supposed to be a different address. I didn't do that. I was supposed to change that shipping address, so I have to go in and do that in a little bit. Y'all pray for teachers. If you know somebody that's a teacher, pray for them. Nikki T's been telling me some of the struggles that she's having. Grateful to be able to serve the students, but I know it's a lot of craziness. We sold Ben Buckle. This is one of the great sales of the day. Nikki T will show it to you. It is Ben Buckle 1946 Hepcat 2 Channel RC model. There it is.
I think we paid
$5.
She only actually wanted like $1 for it, but you know, Rev was generous and gave her $5.
Yep, gave her $5, and we made $107.97. So we got to get that. As Nikki T just dropped it and broke it. So first flight, yeah. You know, Nikki T makes it a whole lot better when she's out here helping. Where she at? She's back there getting some stuff, and well, it's a whole bunch of help whenever she's able to be out here. Of course, I should have started this hours ago, but I didn't. Here's a snake and mongoose. I sold it for $26, a lot of 2. So getting it packed up. You know, this is one thing that's been selling good. Cameras have been selling like crazy. When Nikki T finds those at yard sales, we buy them. They sell pretty good. This Olympus, this is just a point and shoot camera. It went for $59.97. Don't pass. Well, you pass them up if you're around me. Don't what?
Don't sleep on the camera.
Don't sleep on the camera, because it'll see you. All right, y'all, we cannot talk about all of these orders without talking about our very last one. Yep, there it is. Daryl Hall and John Oates greatest hits, part 1, rock and roll soul part 1, and also Beauty on the Back Street. We got that. That went for a big whopping $12.97. So cassettes still sell as well. All right, y'all, we thank you for coming back. Maybe some of you, this is an unusual video. Maybe some of you didn't know that we did reselling content in the past, and now we're going to be doing it on this channel moving forward. If this is something you're interested in watching, hey, keep that subscribe button. We'd love for you to keep coming back and watching. We had 30 orders. That's 1, 2, that's 4 IKEA bags and 3 long ones that are overflowing. That was fun. But of course, RevStoration, the channel, we're going to be back on it. Me, Nikki T, JC Reagan, Grammy, the old man. We're going to be back working on some of those, but it's not going to be #1 priority. This just generates a little bit more money. It helps the family, and maybe the reselling content will take off as well. Maybe this is something that y'all would be interested in watching. If it is, hey, let us know. I know me and Nikki T would be happy to talk with y'all again. Some of y'all we haven't seen in a long time. Some of you we haven't communicated with, so just shoot us a comment. If you're a reseller, tell me where you resell. We resell only on eBay. We talked about maybe Mercari, maybe a few others. But hey, it did pretty good this weekend. $1,000 profit, 30 items, a lot of work, but hey, it was good. Y'all, we know no way of closing out any of these videos except saying, hey, like and subscribe, and maybe come back and watch the next one. But how do we close them out, Nikki T? I think we say deuces. Deuces. May God bless. Just as soon as we shut the camera off, here comes
Reagan.
Here comes Ray and old Moosey. They wanted to come see us, so I think Reagan may want to take packages.
Oh.
I don't think she does. We're gonna take them. We got to go help a buddy of ours, a church member, change a battery. So we're gonna go get all this knocked out. We'll see y'all next time. Deuces. May God bless.